Guys, I'm here with Ethereal, and well, we got a pretty cool video idea that's going to help a ton of players out. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like it, literally like the video, subscribe, turn notifications on, and let's go ahead into the intro so you guys can find out just how you can be the best, like Ethereal and I. Well, we're not number one, but we're like, you know, top 1,000. Intro. It's time for Who Wrote That Comment? It's Eugene.Gamer. So, I think the best thing that I'm gonna say is for you to get better, you gotta play the game. You gotta agree with me there.
Pretty accurate.
Okay. Toad, how are you so good? Says the level 17 to the level 62 Toad. I don't know. Maybe I play the game. Anyways, guys, I'm not kidding. I seriously mean it. You'll have to keep playing this game. This game will take a lot of time from you. Ethereal and I have spent countless nights grinding to the point where we are today. And because of that, we are who we are. I feel like singing that Kesha song. Most of you guys don't even know who Kesha is at this point, but tonight we're going hard, 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 hard. We are who we are. Okay, Ethereal.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, number 2. Ethereal, what do you think is another thing that can help them get better at this game? Not just playing the game. What can they do to get better?
Farm your dailies and know which mythicals to go for or legendaries to help you out early on in the game.
So what do you mean by farming your dailies? Can you explain that for them?
So each time you play the game, every single day, you have your normal daily missions, which are under the quests, and you also have daily infinites for each map, which give you...
Let me break that down for you guys. The daily quests give up to like 300 gems, I believe. Somewhere around there. It might not exactly be 300. It might be a little bit more. It might be a little bit less. I don't actually remember. I do them. I just don't remember how much I get. But the infinites, you can get up to like 500 per infinite, can't you?
Yeah, when you do your dailies, you're getting around 430 to 500.
Now, the dailies are not easy to do, and they will take a lot of time. When I say me and Ethereal play this game a lot, I mean we played this game a lot. Especially Ethereal, actually. He's level 70 something. But anyways, those dailies, each of them will take from like 30 to 50 minutes to complete those infinite time trials. So just have a lot of time set up for your day. If you can't even do all of them, make sure you do at least like the Namek one. That's like probably the easiest one to get to. You don't even have to have a super good team. By the end of the day, you can get 500 free gems, which means you can do a free 10 multi-summon from just spending your like 30 minutes that you have on the game on an infinite load daily. That's gonna get you guys a ton of gems.
So yep, I have 504 hours in this game.
Another thing that Ethereal did mention that you guys are going to want to do is to make sure that you are going for the right units. Now, the right units, it's kind of tough to say what is right and what is wrong. My opinion on units changes daily. Like, I made my Rengoku video and I thought Rengoku was pretty bad, but I found out that Rengoku is actually really amazing. So, there's a lot of units you guys can go look at and be like, okay, they're mythical. But there's certain units that you must have. And I have some of those units equipped in my inventory right now. Actually, my entire inventory is filled with units you must have. You must go for a Juzo. You must go for Arima, is that his name?
Yeah.
Rengoku you can go for. Like, you must have him. He's like a top 5 like best unit in the game. A Shanks for stun. An Irwin, probably the best unit in the game. Forget Lulu. Lulu is like a dream. Lulu is like the Sandman, if you guys have ever watched that Netflix show. he's a dream. He doesn't exist, okay? Lulu is for extremely lucky players and devs, okay? Now, Irwin's achievable. So is Bulma, but Bulma can be replaced with Speedwagon, who's even more achievable than Bulma. But you must have good units whenever you are trying to play the game. The next thing that you must do, and I say must because you really have to, is do this right here, what we are doing right now. These are like what they're called, the challenges?
Yep.
with the challenges, you not only get fruits to evolve your units, which you have to evolve your units if you're gonna get strong enough to get stronger. Better pizza, better ingredients, taught by John Russo. But they also give you gems. And it's not just like 15 gems like you get for completing the story. It's like 60 to 80 gems, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 60 to 80, that's right.
I don't actually know. We're going to end this, and you guys will see just how much we get from doing this. But this is every 30 minutes, guys. I know not a lot of you have a lot of time, but every 30 minutes there's something. And if you get, like, the event that says extra gems, you get 100 gems for completing this one thing. And generally, it's pretty easy. Generally, it's pretty easy. But there are some stages which are really difficult to do that you might want to do with friends. Some of those stages being the Tokyo Ghoul stages, or any of the regeneration like late game stages, because they're just too hard to do on your own if you don't have a good team. So make sure you're doing the challenges every day, at least 1 or 2, so you can get yourself the material to evolve your units. You cannot evolve your units without those fruits that you get from doing these challenges right here. So make sure you're doing them every day. Ethereal, what is another thing people can do to get better?
Besides knowing which units to go for, grinding your dailies, there is a pity that you can save for, but I personally don't recommend it unless it's a last resort. If you really have that bad of luck.
Or if you're like me and you play the game like quite a lot, you can actually save your gems. That is probably one of the hardest things you can do when it comes to playing games like this, where there's a gacha system, where you're trying to get better units every single day. The hardest thing is to save your gems. And guys, when I tell you it's hard, it means I'm shocked I have as many gems as I have right now. I'm nowhere like King's a Cutie. Shout out to King's a Cutie. He has like 50,000 gems in his inventory all the time. But I think I have close to 13,000 gems right now, guys. That's an entire pity right there when you're like auto-opening. Isn't it like 12,000 and something for a pity mythical unit?
Pity is 16k with VIP and then 20k without.
16,000. Well, I'm close enough to 16,000. All I really would have to do for that is sit AFK in the time chamber for like a day, or like while I'm at school, or like I don't go to school, but while like you guys are at school, or like while you guys are doing something else, sit AFK in that time chamber. In the span of like an hour, you can get up to like what, 100 and something gems from just sitting AFK. So if you're able to leave your computer on and just sit AFK there, I suggest you do. It really is gonna help you guys get stronger in this game.
That boss just got annihilated.
That boss did get annihilated. But there we go. I lied. It's not 60 to 80. It's 30 gems for completing the challenges. But 30 gems is still 30 gems. And then lastly, the thing you guys need to... Oh, we got 4 epics, 2 red fruits. All right, red fruits are the one that like I'm always struggling with. But guys, I was going to say one more very, very important thing. This goes back to the first thing I said, which is to play the game. I know, silly. But you guys need to level up. If you're not level 20 already and you don't have 5 units, you are gonna be at a disadvantage. Even if you have a full mythical team with 4 mythical units, if you can't fit a farm team on your team, if you can't fit a buffer like Erwin on your team, you're not doing well. Also, look at how cool Rengoku looks. Whoever made that Rengoku model is amazing. Yeah, whoever modeled that looks amazing. But in order to level up, guys, look at this, watch. I'm gonna go into a thing over here. Let's go Ghoul City. Act 1 takes 7.5 minutes to finish. Act 6 takes 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes to finish. If we go back to Planet Namek, Act 1 only takes like 5.5 minutes for us to finish. I suggest you guys do Act 1 a ton of time, because no matter what stage you guys decide to do, you will always get 50 experience no matter what. Now, if you're trying to level up your character's experience, I actually suggest you guys go over here, you get a team of friends, you go to Ghoul City, and you do the infinite mode. Or you can do like Act 1. I do not suggest you guys clear Act 6, that is a very difficult Act too clear, especially because of the regeneration. So if you don't have Juzo on your team or the new Rengoku unit, you're going to be struggling there. But that's basically how to go noob to pro in a very long, but also like I try to do my best to explain everything, video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe, turn notifications on, and now I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm tired. Good night. Bye!